From NBC Studios in New York, it's Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, Lateline, Al Franken, Ally McBeal, Jane Krakowski, comic Louis C.K. and, well, Macau. With Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Welcome to the show. We have oh man, a big show, a few people tonight. Everybody keep cool, baby. Big show tonight, everybody. Man, we're gonna have a good time this evening, unlike other evenings, because frankly, it's never been. No. We got a great show for you tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and I want to start out the show by talking about something that's very strange, but absolutely true. It was in the news today. And when I heard it, I was like, that can't be right. But apparently it really happened. Yesterday, did you hear about this? At a Utah bookstore, President Clinton tried to use his American Express card, but the card was denied. It's a true story. They said no, they took away his card. Luckily, though, on the bright side, the bookstore did accept his Hooters gold card. So everything's fine. Speaking of political figures, the latest rumor in Washington is that Tipper Gore prepared herself for the year 2000 campaign by having a facelift. That's what they're saying. And not only that, word has it that Al Gore has prepared himself for the year 2000 campaign by having himself repaneled. Got a little celebrity story that I want to share with you. It's celebrity gossip, but it was in the papers, so I'm allowed to spread it. A female bartender who lives in London said that she recently spent the night with Leonardo DiCaprio and that he's horrible in bed. That's right, yeah. She also said he's overweight, bald, and in his late 50s. Guys, you know you've tried using his name, too. I'm always like, I am Leo, how are you? Why are you crying? And last piece of news I'll mention, well, this isn't the last piece, actually. There's more. Well, no, this is the last thing. I think we've got to move the show on at some point. I can't give too much love here at the top, or hate will set in. Victoria Adams, otherwise known as Posh Spice, is in the news. That's right, Posh Spice announced that she plans on naming her child Brooklyn because that is where the baby was conceived. That's what she said. Yeah. Yeah, which is the same reason Madonna originally named her child Airplane Bathroom. We got a big old show for you tonight. We have a very funny guy from Lateline, and he's got a smash hit book out. Mr. Al Franken is on the show. He will educate, he will legislate, he will delineate. That meant nothing, I apologize. We also have, from a little show I like to call Ally McBeal. It's my own pet name for the show. It's also the actual name of the show. She also has an upcoming movie coming out called Go. Jane Krakowski is on the program. Very attractive, very talented. And then, for my money, one of the funniest comedians out there, you're going to love him too, Louis C.K. is on the show. And then sitting right over there, of course, is Jimmy Vivino and the genetically altered Max Weinberg 7. Jimmy, how are you? Gentlemen. How are you there, Andy?
Good, good.
We got big things to talk about here tonight at the top of the show.
As if people hadn't noticed
As
already.
if people hadn't noticed that Max looks a little different tonight.
That's right.
Well, we should, first of all, there's been a reconfiguration now. Max has gone out on the road, of course, with Bruce Springsteen. The E Street Band are out on tour. And I still maintain it's career suicide. This show is far more powerful than any worldwide tour of Bruce Springsteen.
Certainly.
And that heathen rock and roll.
It's like when Up With People tried to lure me back. Forget it, I said.
Thank God, Andy.
Find yourself a new bassinet player, or bassoon player, whatever that is.
Bassinet player?
Yeah, that's a baby thing, isn't it?
That bit never worked. That's why you got kicked out in the first place.
Yeah, I know.
You insisted on playing the bassinet.
Oh, I kind of like that.
You boob.
Picture it.
No, he's out, and we had a big show Friday. Nice surprise at the end where Bruce himself came out, played with Max and the guys, and took Max on his way, and that was a lot of fun. And we're indebted our thanks, of course, to Bruce Springsteen for coming on and doing that. That was a big thrill for everybody. But now we've arranged things a little bit differently, and our own Jimmy Vivino is going to be in charge now, calling the shots, kicking everyone in the ass. How are you, Jimmy?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
You feeling good? Everything's band's in good shape tonight? Everyone's feeling good?
We're kind of easing into it.
Ease into it. All right, it's a big change, but you'll get used to it. And why don't you tell us, why don't you introduce America, because all of America's watching tonight.
Okay,
We're going to be seen tonight by every single person in America.
Okay.
Hi, I've gone insane.
All right.
I'm sure 220 million people, but for those watching our little show late at night, why don't you introduce our brand new addition to the band?
Okay, this is James Wormworth playing drums with us, who, I just want to say he comes from a family of great musicians, and he's a longtime friend of the band, so it makes things a little easier for us.
It's very cool, because I've, and you have too, we've gone and seen you play with the guys, and James has played with you guys, so there's a nice connection there.
Yeah, well, Max wouldn't work for that money. That was the blues money, you know. No, only kidding, boss.
Yeah, yeah. He's watching right now at home. I will eliminate Vivino. Vivino will pay for this.
He knows.
Bruce is like, hey, take it easy.
He knows we all love.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Bruce. That was Don Corleone I was doing. My Bruce impression is like, we're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. I'm a terrible impressionist.
It's pretty close.
No, it's a nice...
It's not bad.
It's not bad,
it's
actually.
It's kind of close. It is kind of close, yeah.
I think Bruce Springsteen could play Don Corleone in a remake of the movie. I think people would love that, don't you think?
Right.
Yeah. Because it would strike such fear into people's hearts.
Right.
What did you say? It's like, oh, the boss is really mad, you know? I better straighten up. I'll kill you with this tambourine.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're thrilled about the new lineup. It's sounding great, and I gotta say, James is a very sexy man. He's putting me through changes I don't understand. I like football. All right, enough of our tomfoolery, chicanery, and nonsense.
That's right.